Good evening. Welcome to Election Night in America 2020. Tonight we have Chelsea Clinton, the daughter of Secretary Hillary Clinton and President Bill Clinton, running against the incumbent President Donald Trump, both vying for the presidency of the United States of America. It is now time for the 7 p.m. poll closings. Out of the state of Kentucky, Donald Trump will carry their 8 electoral votes, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's home state. Out of the state of Indiana, 11 electoral votes, Mike Pence's home state, will go to President Trump. Out of the state of South Carolina, no surprise here, 9 electoral votes will go to the president. While out of the state of Vermont, Chelsea Clinton is the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Virginia, it is too close to call. 13 electoral votes at stake, a state that Chelsea Clinton's mother won in 2016. And out of the state of Georgia, a Trump state from 2016, 16 electoral votes are too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Chelsea Clinton has 3 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 28. It is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Stand by for one projection. Out of the state of West Virginia, Donald Trump will carry their 5 electoral votes in a huge victory. Out of the state of Ohio, it is too close to call. 18 electoral votes at stake. And out of the state of North Carolina, it is also too close to call. 15 electoral votes hotly contested here. And on the current electoral map, Chelsea Clinton has 3 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 33. It is now 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for a huge batch of poll closings. Out of the state of Oklahoma, Donald Trump will carry their 7 electoral votes. Out of the state of Tennessee, the volunteer state, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 11 electoral votes. Out of the state of Mississippi, no big surprise here, 6 electoral votes, Donald Trump, the projected winner. Now to the state of Missouri, 10 electoral votes, 5% of precincts reporting, Donald Trump, the projected winner. He will also carry Alabama's 9 electoral votes, 5% reporting. And out of the state of Maine, the 2nd Congressional District, 1 out of the 4 electoral votes will go to President Trump. While out of the state of Illinois, Chelsea Clinton will carry their 20 electoral votes. Out of the state of Maryland, the most Democratic state in the Union, 10 electoral votes will go to Chelsea Clinton. Out of the state of Connecticut, 7 electoral votes, Chelsea Clinton the projected winner. Out of the state of Rhode Island, 4 electoral votes, Chelsea Clinton will carry them. And out of the state of Delaware, 3 electoral votes, as expected, will go to Chelsea Clinton. Out of the state of New Jersey, 14 electoral votes. Remember the 2017 gubernatorial election where Phil Murphy overcame the seat from red to blue. Chelsea Clinton, the projected winner. Out of the state of Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren's home state, 11 electoral votes will go to Chelsea Clinton. Now to the District of Columbia, the most liberal part of the United States, we have 0% of precincts reporting. We have enough information based off previous polling that shows Chelsea Clinton ahead by around 90%. 3 electoral votes will go to her. And out of the state of Maine, 3 out of the 4 electoral votes from the at-large districts, Chelsea Clinton, the projected winner. And out of the state of Pennsylvania, a state Trump narrowly won by 40,000 votes in 2016, is too close to call, 20 electoral votes. Out of the state of New Hampshire, it is also too close to call, a state Chelsea Clinton's mother won by 2,000 votes only in 2016, too close to call. And the Sunshine State of Florida, too close to call as expected every election season, 29 electoral votes hotly contested. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump has 77 electoral votes to Chelsea Clinton's 78. It is now 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for projection from Chelsea Clinton's home state of Arkansas. At the state of Arkansas, Donald Trump will defeat Chelsea Clinton here. 6 electoral votes goes to the Republican column again this year. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump now taking the lead with 83 electoral votes to Chelsea Clinton's 78. It is now 9 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for projection from all the states in yellow. Out of the state of Texas, 38 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of Kansas, we're now hitting the red wall. 6 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Nebraska, all 5 of their electoral votes. Remember, this is one of the 2 states that splits their electoral votes based off districts. All 5 of their electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. He will also carry North Dakota with their 3 electoral votes, and the state of South Dakota with another 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Louisiana, around the South, 8 electoral votes, Donald Trump, the projected winner. And out of the state of Wyoming, the most conservative state in the Union, 3 electoral votes, Donald Trump will win that. And out of the state of New York, 29 electoral votes, Chelsea Clinton is the projected winner. Out of the state of New Mexico, a minor swing state, Chelsea Clinton wins it at poll closing time. Out of the state of Michigan, a flip from 2016, Donald Trump's approval rating is in the low 20s here. 16 electoral votes will go to Chelsea Clinton. And out of the state of Colorado, 9 electoral votes, Donald Trump's approval rating is around 32% in the state. 9 electoral votes will go to Clinton. And out of the state of Minnesota, it is too close to call. 10 electoral votes that went to Clinton in 2016. Out of the state of Wisconsin, it is also too close to call, another 10 electoral votes at stake. And out of the state of Arizona, a previously solid red state, now too close to call, 11 electoral votes at stake. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump has 149 electoral votes, and Chelsea Clinton's 137. It is now 10 p.m. Eastern Time, stand by for many major projections. Out of the state of Utah, Donald Trump will carry their 6 electoral votes with 30% of precincts reporting. Out of the state of Montana, 3 electoral votes. Again, we have no precincts reporting in this state. However, we have enough information to characterize this race as going to the Republican candidate, Donald Trump. And out of the state of Ohio, remember, no Republican has won the White House without the state of Ohio. As expected, will go to Donald Trump. This was not considered a swing state this election season, for Donald Trump almost won it by double digits against Hillary Clinton in 2016. 18 electoral votes lands in the Trump column again tonight. While out of the state of Virginia, Chelsea Clinton, her mother, carried the state 4 years ago, and Chelsea Clinton will carry the state with their 13 electoral votes. Virginia goes to Clinton. And out of the state of Iowa, it is too close to call, 6 electoral votes. Out of the state of Nevada, it is also too close to call, another 6 electoral votes at stake, a Democratic state from 2016. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump has 176 electoral votes, and Chelsea Clinton's 150. It is now 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for projections from all the states in yellow. Out of the state of California, Chelsea Clinton will win the biggest prize in the union, 55 electoral votes, will land in the Democratic column tonight. Out of the state of Oregon, 7 electoral votes. Chelsea Clinton will carry this state decisively. Out of the state of Washington, the progressive movement is very large here. 12 electoral votes will go to Chelsea Clinton. And out of the state of Hawaii, 4 electoral votes. Chelsea Clinton is the projected winner. Out of the state of New Hampshire, a state that her mother won by 2,000 votes in 2016, 4 electoral votes will go to Chelsea Clinton. She will also carry the state of Minnesota, and their 10 electoral votes, a state her mother also narrowly won in 2016, will land in the Democratic column tonight. And out of the state of Idaho, Donald Trump is the projected winner, 4 electoral votes. And we are now getting a call out of the state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. Out of the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. The Democrats thought they could make this race competitive. However, they were wrong. Donald Trump will carry their 16 electoral votes out of the state of Georgia. And out of the state of Iowa, as expected, 6 electoral votes with 76% of precincts reporting. Donald Trump, the projected winner. And on the current electoral map, Chelsea Clinton now taking the lead with 242 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 217. It is now 12:38 a.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for state calls from the states of Arizona, Florida, and Nevada. Out of the state of Arizona, Donald Trump will carry their 11 electoral votes. We can now make this call with 88% of precincts reporting. Out of the state of Florida, a huge win for the Trump campaign. 29 electoral votes out of the Sunshine State, very hotly contested in this election season. 29 electoral votes lands in Trump's column again, while out of the state of Nevada, a little silver lining for the Democrats here. 6 electoral votes, 85% of precincts reporting. Chelsea Clinton, the projected winner. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump now has a lead with 257 electoral votes, Chelsea Clinton's 248. It is now 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for 2 projections. Out of the state of Alaska, Donald Trump will carry their 3 electoral votes as expected, while out of the state of Wisconsin, Chelsea Clinton will flip this state from the Trump column in 2016. Chelsea Clinton has done what her mother has not done and won one of the Rust Belt states. The state of Wisconsin, 10 electoral votes will go to Chelsea Clinton. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump is leading with 260 electoral votes to Chelsea Clinton 258. It all comes down to the state of Pennsylvania, for 270 electoral votes are needed to win. It is now 1:33 a.m. Eastern Time, and standing by for a presidential election prediction and this call from the state of Pennsylvania. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, Chelsea Clinton will flip this state from 2016, coming down to the narrowest of margins. 7,000 votes will go to Chelsea Clinton over Donald Trump. 20 electoral votes will land in the Democratic column. As you can see on the current electoral map, Chelsea Clinton has surpassed the 270 needed at 278 electoral votes from this call in Pennsylvania, which means that Chelsea Clinton will go on to be the 46th President of the United States of America and the first female President of the United States. Let's recap on the current electoral map. Chelsea Clinton has 278 electoral votes, 8 more than needed, while Donald Trump has 260 and his path to 270 has been cut off. Chelsea Clinton will go on to be the first female President of the United States of America. Thank you guys for watching this video, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all of you for watching my videos, subscribing to me, commenting on my channels. It means a whole lot to me. Just thank you guys for that so much. Subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below if you agree or disagree with my prediction. And don't forget to check out the mock election community, where you can run for president, senator, or representative and have a lot of fun in that community. It's a Google Plus community, so if you have a YouTube account, you'll automatically have Gmail, which means that you'll have an account for this community. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.